As usual, I'd ask you to take a nice breath in and an easy sigh. Let the breathing come back to normal. Eyes opening. So glad to see you. This is Drake, and this is Touching the Edge. I'm here now to help frame our 40-day practice in relationship to the election and beyond, and understanding that it's not just about the challenges of this election. We're going to be dealing with challenges for a while as an outgrowth of whatever happens out of this election. Having a sort of real resonant power, that ability to feel formidable regardless of what we're facing with, is part of what we need right now. And that comes from recognizing our size. When we have something that's really crucially important to us, our attention tends to collapse in that area. The Course in Miracles teaches us that there is no order in miracles, that every miracle is equally unlikely. Excuse me. For instance, the miracle of the sun, or the miracle of whatever the circumstances that we face here on earth. Every miracle is miraculous. And so I'm asking that we understand that miracles do happen every single day. Miracles are not, miracles are so common that they're boring, because we're constantly being faced with a miracle. I really want to encourage you in this time to be big and have the ability to be present and at the same time have a positive manifestation. In order to have a positive manifestation, we have to have a sense of hopefulness and confidence before an event and not after the event. And we have to have one that is resilient, that doesn't have a hidden fear that what we hope to come about might not happen. When we have that hidden fear, what we actually do is create a resonance towards the thing that we are afraid of, that draws us to our fears rather than towards our hopes. So let's really activate that. Let's be big. And let's really hold the space for those of us who are going through very, very challenging times right now. People, and I'm sure that we all know some people who are having tremendous health issues right now. And let's hold the space for them and understand that miracles count. That even for people who have dire health circumstances, miracles happen. So let's hold that, hold that spirit and hold the space for those of us who are dealing with debilitating disease or challenge. By being present, by holding that person in our heart, we can support them through difficult times. I'd like to do a practice, just briefly. I'd like to do a Tonglen practice with you now. So Tonglen is a Tibetan practice. I like to share it with you slightly differently than the way that I learned it, but it's the way that it has worked for me. And this is going to be about bringing in the good and shining out the good. So if you'd like to do it with me, sit up tall and relax. And just breathe. Find the breath coming in and out. Tap into that intention. As you exhale, allow yourself to relax. Let the jaws release in the center of the forehead. Let the back of the neck and the base of the skull and the hands, let all those areas become soft. Breathe. Find the flow of the breath coming in and out. And I'm just going to ask you to imagine, to just bring this light in. Bring in light through the center of your forehead. Bring the yellow light of the sun through the center of your forehead and through the crown of your head. Just breathe and just imagine that light shining in your system, in your energetic system, warming you, healing, breathing. Breathing nice and easy. Allow it to heal your heart and your mind and to shift your relationship to loss, not to ignore it, but just to understand that we are bigger than that which we lose, even when it's incredibly important. Breathing nice and easily. Now I'm going to ask you to shine light right out of the center of your chest. Imagine there's a white shining star shining right out of the center of your chest, right out of the center. Shining out. Imagine that light illuminating your environment. Breathing nice and easily. Areas that seem gray suddenly become beautiful, just luminescent with color. Allow that white light to shine out of your heart. And I'm going to ask you to surround yourself with white healing light, shining that light out. Imagine it shimmering. It's a firewall. It's a protective energy. Breathing nice and easily. Now I'm going to ask you to breathe in that yellow light from the sun and shine white light out. And I'm going to ask you to visualize someone that you care for who is having a tough time. Just imagine breathing in the yellow light and shining white light out of the heart. Imagine that light shining around them, protecting them. See their faces brightening. See their hearts healing and their health improving, whatever it means for that individual in their own challenge. Breathing nice and easily. Let's take an easy breath in and an easy sigh. The eyes open. This is a simple practice. It's one that can be supportive of people around us. Now, for me, I don't necessarily hold things in a rigid fashion. It doesn't have to be dogmatic. Just in terms of activating a hopefulness, it still makes a difference. So I hope you are positive in relationship to the situation, to whatever that situation may be. Remember, we have to find a positivity that allows things to be as they are and goes from there to improving them. Please check out my website this evening, drakepoe.com. Let's do this together. Regardless of what we face, we can face it better together rather than in conflict. I'm going to ring the bell. Here we go. So finally, I'm going to bring my hands in the prayer position, and I want to bow to all those people who are dealing with health challenges right now, and all the loved ones who are supporting those who are dealing with health challenges, and to those loved ones who wish to support those people who are the support. Namaste. Thank you, my friends.